Spurs. Timberwolves, Spurs. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K. Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the center. And for the Spurs, the forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Curry is out there with Devin Vassell. Paint. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Curry against Conley. Here's the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Pass to Curry from downtown. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Passes it to Gobert. The pass to McDaniels. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Doris, lots of people are excited to see how this Timberwolves team progresses.
Certainly, Kevin, you have to admire what Anthony Edwards showed you in terms of those exciting young players. He proved he was more than capable of elevating his responsibility. And when you think about their postseason, you ran into Nikola Jokic and the eventual champs. You can live with that.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Wembanyama, no good. Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to McDaniels, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs ball. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. To the wing right side. Here's Sohan, defended by Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. And 12 points for buckets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout call, first of the game for Minnesota. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Will it go? Here's Edwards. Rebound, San Antonio.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Minnesota off to a slow start. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Gobert finds McDaniel. Shoots over Johnson. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And here's Towns after the three-pointer from Curry. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio leading by 18. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Curry.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
1:49 left to play in the first. Minnesota calls timeout. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. It's good.
I tell you, the moment he sees the open man, Monte Morris lets it go.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, down low, here's Alexander Walker. Yep, that one goes.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Curry. From deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Curry. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited, with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
Edwards can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They swipe it. Curry passes to Osman. Now here's Curry. On the wing, Jones. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Spurs delivering the blowout. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on. Substitutions. Timberwolves trail by 18. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
They've got Curry. Collins is out there with Johnson. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in a power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Anderson with the ball, still without a basket. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Spurs leading by 20. To the wing on the left. Branham, the pass to Curry. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Edwards going inside.
The combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Johnson kicks to Curry. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Curry's got 42 in the game.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Johnson against Anderson. Over in the corner, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. This one for three. A rebound by the Spurs. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a very comfortable
50 seconds. The Timberwolves 32.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. It's stolen by Curry. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Here is the open three to cap the break. Johnson's got 5 points so far. The Timberwolves shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass to Towns. Count it. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, Cat takes the bump. Not an easy shot, but he finds a way.
So it's San Antonio now. Here's Curry with the three. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Minnesota calls timeout. You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Checked in for the Timberwolves. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Number 5, the Spurs.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Knocked away. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
San Antonio ball.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Curry outside, and yep, another basket. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how at the helm, isn't it?